Oh my God. Woo! Sheesh. Y'all, it has just gotten uglier than canned Barbie. Oh my God. Okay, y'all, real quick, before I get into anything, let's cover the basics. Please go like and subscribe to the page. That's all I gotta say. Let's jump into this. Lord have mercy. Bro, okay, so this is gonna be short. I didn't even think I was gonna do this video tonight, but everything just went to hell in a handbasket real quick, y'all. So Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, they were going back and forth on Twitter for a minute now, a couple of hours, and it was just a little light shade, what they've been doing for the last day or so, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But it wasn't nothing really like super heavy. But there was, Cardi B has said that, Nicki Minaj, with the pregnancy stuff from yesterday, how she was going to all of the fertility, doctors and stuff, trying to get, help with getting pregnant because of the Percocets. Well, Nicki Minaj responded and said, is the Barney B and the flop? I guess that's how she... I'm sorry, y'all. That's how she... Oh my God. So she acknowledges Cardi by... This is... I guess it's Cardi's new name. Is the Barney B and the flop? Is taking me out. Is lying about fertility when the queen has never once seen or spoken to a fertility doctor in her entire life? Is the one sleeping with Trade while hubby screwing Sweetie and taking my big gooey hole for alimony? All of this is too much. Trade and husband sleeping with Sweetie. This is, y'all. Okay, let me continue. Is going to be sued when the queen show her medical records to the courts? Oh, Rock Bottom Nation, we win again. Desiree, I have your medical records too. The lawyer said we're gonna have Barney B homeless within 36 months. Praise God, lucky we eating cake right now. Okay, so y'all know it's it's Papa Bear's birthday. And so I guess they're eating cake and celebrating the fact that they got Barney B. She basically said that, she said what she said, and she said she's not saying allegedly. And so if that's not true, like Nicki said, and she's going to show her proof, then they definitely got a lawsuit on their hands. Okay, so Nicki continues. She says, Barney B, I know you don't know this, but some women plan their pregnancies, you dirty Heineken vagina twat. Okay, y'all, so I'm trying to read this and I'm trying not to curse. I'm gonna put the picture of it up as well so y'all can read it in its whole glory, but bear with me. So she says, Barney B, I know you don't know this, but some women plan their pregnancies, you dirty Heineken vagina twat. We don't let ninjas F us while we're pregnant for the next trade who got 4 other people pregnant. You see, the devil has come to collect. You sold your soul. You made a pact, but you lost. Now hear this. You have been neutralized in the mighty name of Jesus. Every word you speak on me or mine will now curse your enablers more than your ditzy brain could ever fathom. I was pregnant for my first love, got married, and the next year got pregnant for my soulmate. On purpose. You see, Barney, we planned it. It's the way she's talking to her. And it's the Barney for me. You see, Barney? She's so serious in calling this girl Barney. You see, Barney, we planned it. Your medical records in the strip club to now look embarrassing. And your father, well, anyway, you are about to shrivel up and die inside. You called black women monkeys and roaches. Now one day people will call your daughters monkeys and roaches. Basically implying, her kids they're black. All her kids are black because she only messes with black people or black men. So that wasn't nothing like against the children. She was just saying that everything that you called black people in the past, that's what your children will be called as well. Anyways, she said, I used double the protection in every relationship until I was ready. See, the difference between a hoe and the queen is just that. Child. I must admit she ate her up right there. A real nasty classic read. And then she said, also, let me say this. Though I have never had fertility issues, it's not something to be used as a drag. Until you know the women who are actually living that pain, blaming themselves, we can only imagine and pray for them. Love them, uplift them, not use these women as punchlines. Once again, ate her up. Definitely ate her up. Whew, child. And then it didn't stop, y'all. So next she posted a picture of Barney B. Again, it was a picture of Barney with the Cardi B wig on. And she said, Barney B, tell them how you've been getting seizures from the knot. OB tomorrow. After that, Cardi B responded and she said, girl, it's your son's birthday. Why are you on Twitter dedicating essays to me? For the love of God, go to Chuck E. Cheese. I don't feel like she wrote this. I don't think she's writing any of this because we know how Cardi talks and how she types. Like all of this, this is too good to be true. Like there's no errors, nothing. And the way that she's taking so long to respond, I definitely believe that she has people responding for her. Probably that Patience girl or whatever her name is. That was her response, and then Cardi responded again. She said, when have I ever had a seizure? You the one that went on the awards show saying you would, oh Lord, now it's starting to get weird. You the one that went on the awards show saying you ain't want to call 911 after you was shaking from that drug overdose. Talking about a knot. Miss, I'm standing right here. And then she shared the picture of them at, I think that was that Harper's Bazaar when she tried to throw that shoe at Nicki? Yeah. Oh, and Cardi didn't stop there either. She came back again. And she said, dang, how you pressed over an album you ain't got hit in or mentioned in? B, feelings are hurt because I ain't paid her no attention. You haven't even cut your effing kid cake. My God, it's 6 o'clock in LA. You must have took your first line of the day. Well, there we go with the Coke line again. As if she doesn't be online going in all day long. I think it was Cardi's birthday, not Cardi's, Culture's birthday one time, and she was online that whole entire day clapping back. So it's just, she's such a contradiction because she just always says all of this stuff and she does the exact same thing. Actually, all of these rap girls all do the same thing. And at this point it was still all cool. They were both taking their shots. Cardi posted again and she said, and let me tell you something. Let this be the last time you mention my kids before I spill the tea on yours while you're talking about ABCs. You gonna leave me the F alone today, ho. I'm sick of you, B. And like Armand said, he was like, dang, you basically said what you were gonna say. Like with the kid and the ABC thing. The running narrative that they all have is that Papa Bear is, that he is autistic and he doesn't speak. And so that's basically what she's saying. And that was the straw that broke the camel's back, I believe. And that's where it just went left. Cardi responded again and she said, wait, bring that A here. You talking about my father? My father never been to jail a day in his life. Go get a detective and tell them to run the records. Don't put them dirty A allegations. Allegations is nuts. She said, don't put them dirty A allegations from your bloodline on mine. Your daddy was a crackhead and your brother was raping his stepchild. You got medical records on me? Post them, B. You gonna leave me the F alone today. Child. After that, Nicki came and she said, Barney B and Culture Vulture. Lord have mercy. They both have started talking about these kids. And this, yeah. This ain't gonna be a good thing. So she said Culture Vulture, Barney B and Culture Vulture. And then after that, she said, do something. I guess she was responding to when Cardi said, you got one more time to say something about my kids. So she said, do something. We in New York. Heavy on it. Oh, Lord. So they are both in New York right now. And then this right here. Lord have mercy. She said, Culture Vulture, you're ugly too. And it's bad. Y'all, I promise it's bad. But, I mean, if you're trying to insinuate that my child is autistic and make fun of it, then I guess I'm going to go to hell with you. So I don't know what to feel. They're both just going super far. And at this point, I would probably do the same thing. Like if I was in Nicki's shoes and you just try to come for my son, let's say he is autistic. I know that's heavy on her. Like that's something that she's probably struggling through and trying to learn her way through it. And you have the nerve to come on here and try to play in my face and talk about my child, my baby. Yeah, I would probably lose it too. So, yeah. At this point, it just is what it is. And Armand Wiggins, he was like, y'all, I be stay on his page because he keeps everything. And right now, Nicki, they have everything up. But I'm trying to read it in the chronological order so I can find out when Nicki said what she said and Cardi said what she said. So that's why I always end up on his page because he always keeps everything. Armand, he responded to that, or he tweeted it or shared it, whatever it is that they do on there. Look, I'm confused with all these social medias. Retweeted. Yeah, he retweeted it and said, oh my gosh, at this point, they gotta fight. Hennessy, since Cardi is pregnant. Hennessy, since Cardi is pregnant, you're gonna have to take that fade. And then Nicki responded again. She said, album flopped. Pussy flopped. Never won a fight, period. Outranked in your own gang. Shut the F up, come fight. Sympathy, baby, couldn't pull 228,000. Abort mission. Lord have mercy. Lord. This is crazy, y'all. It's too dark. It's too dark. We should have stayed with the A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Like, why didn't we stay there? Because honestly, ever since Nicki started that, it's been a trend. Like, different companies, everybody has started, like, making posts like that. Like, for an example, Strong Black Lead, they put up a tweet that says, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, who's your favorite strong black lead? Genius, they said A, B, C, D, E, F, G, what song has been stuck in your head all day? Like, different companies are now using the A, B, C, D, E, F, G line, all because of Nicki Minaj. So I really wish we could have just stayed there where it was fun and playful and, you know, just roasting and whatnot. But now we're here, man. Ugh. I really hate this. This is just too dark. And so I was scrolling up and I seen a tweet from Armand, and it's basically stating what I just said. He was like, no shade, Cardi B. You started it with the ABC for Papa Bear. No shade. We all know what that meant. By Nicki saying your daughters would be called monkeys and roaches only was to imply that Cardi had black kids too, and to be mindful of her words. Yeah. But of course, you know, she don't know how to comprehend. Her or her fans. So they're gonna automatically be like, Nicki said her her kids were monkeys and roaches. No, she didn't say that. She did say that they would be referred to as that, since that's what Cardi has called other black children and black people. But yeah, next, Nicki wrote again. She said, culture a vulture and her mama a crow. Lord have mercy. Y'all, this is too much. Culture a vulture and her mama a crow. So stupid to not see once Wendy ate that crow. What happened? I don't know what she's talking about right here. So we gonna go to the next. Yeah, it's not coming together for me. And so after that, Cardi responded, and she said, "Trying to call me out to fight because I'm pregnant, AF. You never have that energy when I see you in person. I seen you at 2 Met Galas, and you never have that energy. But where the F you at? My ninjas is outside right now. Where the F y'all at?" First of all, your ninjas, either I fight your sister, or we just wait until you have this baby. Cause what you mean your ninjas? This is getting out of hand. I'm a whole female. This is what I would say if I was Onika Tanya. And then the next thing she said was, "B, you wish you could call my daughter ugly. Culture is beautiful and you know that. Your hate is so deep, dark, and nasty because your son nonverbal. Cause you effed him up with them drugs, so you jealous of everybody else's kids and their happiness. B, where the F you at? Stop talking." Nicki Minaj responded and said, "Culture, you a roach and a monkey, like your sister." And so Cardi responded. She tweeted this and deleted it, so you won't be able to find it. But Armand saved it, and we have it here. She said, "Papa Bear, I'm sorry you can't talk, and you gotta sit in a special ed because your mom couldn't put the drugs down. I'm sorry your mom is not paying attention to you on your birthday because she's so obsessed and dark-spirited, hating hoe. I'm sorry, baby." Nicki Minaj responded and said, "Where's the roach spray? I'ma spray it in that B disease-riddled mouth. Bunch of different cum stains on the new roach. For entertainment purposes only. 3/27/26. Child, this whole album is probably about to be full of disses to Jay-Z, Desiree, Cardi B, all of her ops. I think everybody about to get it this time. I think this is about to be an album unlike any other. Like, I don't know, child, because Onika is she on another level. It's like she's just calling people out, saying whatever she want to say. Like, wow. We shall see, y'all. We shall see what it is. Cardi B responded. She said, "Drop the Addy right now. And don't go tagging the feds and the police like you did 3 months ago. You P-U-S-S-Y-A-B. This is too many curse words. It's too much. Lord." And so Nicki responded after that. Oh, she wasn't even worried about Cardi no more. She said, "Jay-Z, take off that effing lace front." I don't know. Woo! Somebody in the comments said, "Beyonce, defend your husband. You a hood Texas girl, right?" Another person said, "Jay-Z not beating those lace front allegations. I don't know if your hair gone or if it can grow back or what. But wait, is Jay-Z he wear a lace front?" I thought I was just like misunderstanding what she was saying, but everybody in the comments, it seemed like they already know he don't have hair. Am I late to the party? Y'all leave something in the comments. Let me know if I'm late to the party. Anyways, after that, Nicki tweeted again. She said, "Barney and Bailey." And then Cardi responded and said, "B, you been having cum stains in your mouth since you was a minor because your daddy used to molest you, B. Tell the world that's why you wake up so effing miserable, because you hurt and full of trauma and trying to apply it to everybody else. And why the F you keep bringing up Rock Nation? I'm not signed to them, you delusional, paranoid, coke sniffing itch." Itch. Look, when me and my cousins were younger, we couldn't curse, and I still don't curse, but we couldn't curse at that time, and since we couldn't curse, we would say stuff like that, like itch, or it for SHIT. Yo, this is really funny now that I'm thinking about it. It just slipped out while I was reading that. Whew. Okay, so after that, Nicki tweeted. She said Barney B had the whole label fly out to Cali to beg me to do a joint tour and album with her. I don't want to have to drop that recorded call. That's why all the sabotage on my tour. Drop the receipts, dumb B. You costing them millions with your $4 album and $5 coupon. Now, I always wondered, I was like, how... I said this in one of my videos, like, is that sabotage? Like, self-sabotage? Because why are you selling this album for so cheap? Like, how are you and the label going to make money from this? I never understood it. So, I feel Nicki on that. And, girl, a joint tour, an album... No, ma'am. If this is really true, I need them receipts, because this is crazy. Nicki, post them. Cardi tweeted, and she went back dark. She said, you said F vulture what? B, F that slow A son that came out your PUSSY. You were wishing so much negativity on me while I was pregnant, and look at your karma. Look what your rotten PUSSY produced. Now he a whole 5-year-old tippy-toeing around the house and can't spell his name. Wow. I'm like Armand. He said, oh my gosh, where is she getting this information from? Like, are y'all just throwing out lies, or is somebody really feeding her this information? But the crazy thing is, I seen a video where Papa Bear was talking. So I don't know. I'm perplexed. Anyways, after that, Nicki tweeted again. She said, she's so stupid. Find me, B. Remember y'all called the cops on us last time? Made them tell us we had to leave New York? Oh, that's when Kenny was looking for Offset. I do remember that. And it was all over the blogs, and they were capping, and they had so much sympathy for Cardi and Offset, and was really making fun of Kenny for standing outside calling him out. I remember all of that. Yep. She said, made them tell us to leave New York because you and your man was afraid of y'all life, or afraid for y'all lives. Nah, ho. Drop the receipts, Barney B. You'll be eating out of the garbage cans of the Bronx in the name of Jesus soon. Oh my God. She trying to take her for everything she got. Lord have mercy. Lord Jesus. One fan said, the concept of telling a superstar to drop her addy on social media. Cardi, pull up to New York and catch that fade. So after that, oh my God, how much is this gonna go for? I gotta go to bed. Y'all, okay, so after that, Cardi B said, you lying funky feet B. Nobody called the cops on you. Your dumb bum man went online talking shit and doing threats while he was on probation, dummy. You was talking tough now. You talking about find us. Drop the addy, you fake tough PUSSYB. Jesus. And then next she came and said, B, you want to talk about $4.99 albums? You sold both your albums for $5, you dumb oh. You was even selling posters and keychain bundles for your Queen album, you effing dummy. And you know I ain't never been a B to cop please. That was your friend Nitty hitting up Tubby to go on an effing joint tour after he got out of jail. I ain't never got on a phone call with none of y'all. B, you wish. And look how you be talking about Rock Nation, you ungrateful B, when they let you offer 3 months of Tidal just so they could buy your album. Now, this $5 album thing, I'm sure that was like, probably, that might have even been like once the album was old. I don't know for sure, but Nicki usually, all her stuff be the same price for a minute. Unless she like, it's an older album or something, like, so she probably just took pictures of like an old album or something. And then next, Cardi came back. She said, but stop all this talking, where you at? You said you was gonna cave my sister chest in. We checking our DMs and ain't seen it yet. Everybody up and waiting. Drop the addy right now, ho. Alright, that's enough for me for the night. This is crazy. Y'all all too grown, too big. And then just the way this world is set up, nobody don't be fighting no more. People pull out guns. Ain't no way I'm about to be at my grown age, about to be dropping no addy, about to be running to wherever you are. Heck nah. Like, we live in a dangerous world. People don't fight no more. It's time y'all realize that. Let this mess go. Just don't fool with each other. Like, let it go. Stop dissing each other. All of the things. Like, it's pointless at this point. We know, Nicki, you the queen. You been the queen. And now you won the war in front of everybody. I would let, like you said, I would let her go broke. I would let her career crash and burn by itself. She would get no more energy from me. No more energy from me. Because she literally is turning this whole rap game into love and hip hop. So let's get back to how we used to be. Where people just dissed each other and it was in the music. But all this pulling up and stuff, we're not in high school. Like, this is crazy. Like, it's crazy. And I know Nicki ain't trying to do all that foolishness. She's a mother, has a baby. Nicki is not into all of that foolishness. And I do believe she probably can whoop Cardi, because Cardi cannot fight, y'all. Go look at my last video. I know it's super long, but scroll through it. There's a video of Cardi fighting. She's like a chihuahua. She's all mouth, all bark, and no bite. Real talk. But anyways, I just think this is all foolish. Both parties need to just stop. Drop this and just move on. Because this is crazy. We all too grown. And Nicki, you just got way too much to lose. You are the queen of rap. Like, you are royalty, girl. You are above this. This is beneath you. Please don't let them take you down to that route. Don't let them drag you down there. Fly above. Alright, y'all. I'm done. I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up for work in the morning. But please, I stayed up for y'all. I went through all of this in chronological order so y'all could just, get a little peep. For those who missed the whole showdown, y'all could, understand what was going on and in which manner it happened. So, since I did that favor for y'all, can y'all do me a favor? Go like, comment, but most importantly, subscribe, because we on the road to 1,000. 1,000, here we come, child. Alright? I'm so corny. I'm tired. Alright, y'all. I'm going to bed. Until next time, stay peaceful, stay vibey, stay all of the things. Also, in this video, you're not going to get a whole bunch of pictures and videos. It's just going to be very bland because I got to get to bed. Alright? I'm out. Deuces. Oh, real quick, I do got to say this. Everything in this video is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Good night.